ask, how do I get what I want out of life? But I think they're asking the wrong question. It's not how do I get what I want out of life, because life doesn't just give us what we desire. It doesn't give us something simply because we want it, but it gives us things that we deserve. And so maybe a better question is, how do I deserve the things that I want out of life? Life doesn't give us what we want, but it does give us what we become. So how do I get what I want out of life? Well, the real answer is, how do I become what I want out of this life? And by doing so, by becoming that person that I desire to be, I can then get the things that I want. And becoming takes work, it takes effort, it takes intentionality, and it takes specific vision and goal for what we desire to become. And so if you set your sights on where you want to be in life and who you want to be in life, then you can begin to get the things that you want out of life, because you become the type of person that ends up deserving them. And so if you catch yourself sitting around saying, how do I get what I want out of life? Maybe just shift that mindset of yours and start to begin to ask yourself, how do I become more in life? How do I become what I want to become in life so that I can deserve the things that I want, so that I can work for it and become the type of person that attracts that to myself, that puts the effort in to get these things out of life that I want. But if we just sit around wanting and wishing and dreaming, we're never gonna get those things, because it takes intentionality and it takes purposefulness and it takes massive action towards that very specific goal and vision that we have set for ourselves for what we want. And so if there's something that you want out of life, don't sit around wanting it, don't sit around wishing for it, don't sit around trying to just hope for it some magical way. You have to go out and work for it, but don't just work for it either. Work on yourself. Always work harder on yourself than you do on anything else. If you become the right type of person, if you become successful first, success will find you. You know, Jim Rohn, one of my favorite mentors, always says that success is not something that you chase, it's something that you attract by the person you become. So if you work on the mind, if you work on the internal part, you work on the spirit, you work on your character, your integrity, your ethics, your effort, and your ability to put massive action into very specific things, and you get your mind right, you put yourself in a successful state. You become successful before you ever experience success. And I hope that makes sense to you. So if you become something first, then you begin to attract it into your life because you're ready for it. You deserve it at that point. You become the type of person that is able to attract it, that is able to deal with it, that is able to accept it. You know, Jim Rohn also has this famous quote where he says, if you end up earning $1 million or given $1 million, you win it in the lottery somehow, best you become a millionaire or you'll lose the money. You see, it's not about the money that we get, it's about the person that we become, the mind shift and the state of mind that we have, and the way that we cultivate success in our lives from the very being of who we are. If we become successful, if we become the type of person that deserves $1 million and can handle and work with and put to use $1 million, then you can have that in your life. But if you just get it given to you, if you just sit around wanting it and somehow you magically get it, but you're not the type of person that is equipped to deal with it, you'll lose it all. So become what you want in life. Don't just wish and want and hope for the things that you want and desire out of life. Go become the type of person that deserves it. Thanks for watching. I'm Makai Block with Limitless North. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment for me. Tell me what you're working towards. Tell me the things that you want out of your life that maybe you don't have an idea how to become the type of person that can attract that to yourself, that can deserve it, that can have that just naturally flow to you because of the person that you are or will be. And let's work on that together. That's what this community is all about. That's what Limitless North is here for, is to help everyone in this community achieve a higher level of success and a higher level of action and achievement in their lives. So thank you guys for watching one more time. How do I get what I want out of life? Don't think about it that way. How do I become more in life so that I can attract and deserve the things that I want? I'll see you guys on the next one.